just went to the FedEx store and I am super happy because I went and got my new MacBook Pro. I'm really excited to see what this thing can do, so I'm gonna head home and unbox this, as it will be pretty cool.
Extra protection.
So this is my current MacBook, and we are going to say goodbye to this pretty soon. This here is a box. Yeah. So I'm gonna set up the product box here in a second. I think that we're gonna do the unboxing through there so we have plenty of light. So let's get that.
Come inside the clubhouse. Oh wait, there's nothing there. We need something here. Okay, now we have our box. However, we need something to cut with. Choose your weapon. Comb, fork, hunting knife. Swiss Army knife? Yeah, all right. Let's get this bad boy open. Oh, look at that. Ah, my ears. Yeah, oh God, it's so shrill. Okay, let's pull this out. Oh, holy cow. Packaging, Apple. Oh yeah, look at that. I turned it around, but I don't want you to see the serial number. Very nice though. Okay, let's unbox the thing. Now. Trying to be all elegant and stuff, but to be frank, I feel like a child on Christmas Eve who at first thought that he wasn't going to get his presents and then figured it out. Here's the moment that we've all been waiting for. Ooh! Hello, nurse. Nice. Look at that. I mean, this stuff is cool too. But this, oh my gosh, it's so light. This is so light compared to my 15-inch. Wow. Dude, this is so light. I feel like I could like hit somebody in the face with this and be fine. It'd be great. Holy smokes. Look at this. Wait. Look at that finish. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the other stuff. I've got myself a charging cable. Got myself some swag. You guys already know pretty much what's in this. I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you've already seen all the unboxing videos. But whatever, it's my first unboxing video, and I just wanted to do something for fun. Assuming that I can find, where is the sticker? There it is. Hey, and it's silver. Take a look at that. So yeah, this is my first unboxing video, and I wanted to just have some fun and do something a little different. So we've got our charging block, we've got our Mac stuff, we've got our Mac, and now let's go ahead. I'm gonna switch the camera view over. We're gonna fire this up. Now we're not gonna get very far in this in particular, and the reason why is because I still need to transfer all of my software over, and in fact I'm considering doing a clean install. However, with this, we still wanna see nice what this looks like whenever we open this up. Man, I am so excited for this. It's been a long time coming. There's already a dog hair on that. I just gotta get that. You can see that our trackpad is huge. The keys look really nice. We're gonna go ahead and stifle through all this stuff pretty quickly. I am from the US, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get onto our Wi-Fi. Wow, that keyboard feels amazing. It's so much better. Okay, and from here, we're gonna do our migration process, and then I will see you guys back to see if we can get our programs fired up. See you there. Okay, this is just a cool moment for me because this is probably the only time where I'll have two Macs sitting in the same room. This is the 2020 M1 Mac. This is my 2015 MacBook Pro. Discord and me saying that I'm super duper excited. So now I'm going to get all my data transferred over and let's see what happens.
All right, so here we are. I have Streamlabs OBS pulled up for screen recording. I'm using black hole 16 channel to be able to split my audio, so that way we know that the Mac M1 is compatible with, you know, some kind of audio splitter, because you know that in order to stream you still have to kind of do a workaround like that. You'll notice down here that this is not quite optimized that well with Streamlabs OBS. We're currently sitting at 28%. However, if we go over here and we turn on performance mode, then this will drastically turn this down by quite a bit. And I think even less so whenever I'm actually doing real live streaming. So Streamlabs works, almost everything on here works. One thing that I wanted to point out that does not work is Sonar works, unfortunately. I do have it, and then also Native Instruments does not work and is not compatible. However, the big thing is we want to see the performance of Bitwig Studio. So let's go ahead and find out if that's going to allow us to be able to use that or not. And here we are. We can go ahead and open up a new project. This took me actually a couple days, if we're just being honest here, to actually get all this stuff up. However, after some configuration and doing a clean install, I'm happy to report that I was able to get pretty much all of my old library and presets up and all that. The reason why I didn't do a data transfer was because I wanted to just have kind of a clean install and have some more space on my hard drive. But yeah, everything works really well. We've got the same thing with our samples over here. Everything kind of plays and sounds good. The playback seems to be totally just fine. So if I were to pull up something like Faceplant, you know, I pull up one of my usual, you know, crazy racks or something, then generally speaking, I think that it does exceptionally well on CPU. You can see right up here that this is our DSP. It's not quite CPU, but it's kind of at least some kind of indicator about how hard this is working. And if I were to open all these up and play something, you can kind of see that everything is working pretty nicely. Now, I do still need to go back into here and turn the gain staging off, because for some reason, like, Bitwig by default does that. However, everything is, I haven't ran into anything other than Native Instruments that I haven't been able to use. So there is one thing though that I wanted to talk about with this that I haven't been able to do up until recently, is whenever you do a clean install, sometimes Mac will kind of try to block VSTs. And so in order to do that, you actually have to go into your terminal and disable the security system, then run your plugins and then turn your security system back on. It's something that I got from VClip that I will link you all to in order to figure out how to do all that stuff. But once I kind of got everything settled, it kind of worked like a charm. The biggest thing was I was worried about losing all my presets and stuff, not only from Faceplant, but also from the Bitwig racks and such, but it really hasn't been that big of a deal in order for me to achieve that. I got all my keyboard shortcuts and stuff back that, again, only took me a couple of afternoons. So let's do one final test with this and kind of see what it is that we're working with. I'll see if I can pull up some kind of project file, although I want to say that some of these things I'm actually missing. If we come into here, then you'll notice that I've got quite a few samples that are missing and stuff, so I'm going to see if we can find some of these. And this is, again, just not necessarily a demo, but it's an old throwaway project that I'm going to try to see if I can get going. However, if something's missing or something sounds off, just know that I'm missing quite a few different samples and all that that's going to go. But I'm going to play this. This would typically be like a quote-unquote full project or whatever. However, I think that we can do pretty well with even the things that this is searching for. So I'm going to let this run its course, and then once it's done searching, I'll kind of come in here and see if we can do something about that. And let's go ahead and play this and see how it sounds. Obviously, there's no snare. Pretty good so far. So yeah, I mean, obviously the snare is missing from here, and I'll have to go back and find that or hope to replace it at some point. But you can see that running pretty much a full-fledged track and stuff is doing almost nothing to the CPU. So that's a really big relief, and I did have a couple of scares regarding stuff, but I know that Native Instruments will be supported soon, and really the only thing that I really want from Native Instruments, to be honest, is just ROM, because it's like the best reverb ever. But yeah, guys, other than that, if you have any questions regarding like Mac M1 and production and stuff, everything has been pretty silky, buttery smooth. So I guess on that end, I'm happy to report that this is a good buy, and that if you were on the fence about getting a Mac M1 and you use Bitwig, I think that you will be a-okay. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.